over me. Hello, so for today's video this is going to be the look 2 of look 3 for the Anastasia and Amrezy palette. So yeah, I've already done look 1 and I'll link that in little eye, and then obviously tomorrow's video will be look 3. So for today's look we're going to be very basic, very browns, very glittery, very just, yeah, because when I look at the palette, like I was super excited for like Barb's and Breezy, but I don't know, for some reason like Litty is just doing it for me. So that's what we're going to use today. So we're going to start off by priming the eyes. So I'm going to take the Anastasia primer. So I did get a little mini, and I said in the previous videos that with the Anastasia metallics, like I always find that they go oily on my eyelids, and it was actually okay on last week. So yeah, last video even. And so yeah, I'm going to give this another whirl today because we're obviously going to use a lot of glitter or a lot of metallic sparkly stuff and see how we get on. But yeah, let's put this on the lids. A lot of people are saying like they either love it or they hate this eye primer. A lot of people are saying like it's messy and stuff. But the little one's been fine, but obviously there's not a lot of product. It's diddy, like it's, yeah, 2 millilitres. So, you know, it's not an awful lot. Like I have seen people's like big ones, they're sort of a bit messy and they've like leaked and stuff. But I don't think anyone's having the issues with the minis. I think it's just the bigger ones, like the bigger tubes. So I'm just blending that out with a Crown Brush Duo Fibre blending brush. So now from the palette we're going to take Wasted, which was this top shade up here. And we're just going to take that on a Crown Brush C510 and we're just going to highlight the brow bone with it. Do get a lot of fallout with this one. Okay, so we're going to take OG from the palette, which is this shade here, and I'm going to take that on a Spectrum B06, and I find that I want to just very go lightly with these. These are super pigmented, you don't ever need a lot, so I don't go in heavy-handed with Anastasia products. Just going to run that through the crease, so I mean like the tiniest amount. And it's still a lot of pigment, so just be super careful with these. But you probably already know by now. Pretty sure like everyone must own some sort of Anastasia product. Just gonna further blend that out with my Crown Brush. So this was the Duo Fibre blending brush, it's just the other side. So now we're gonna go into you can't say New Yorker, you have to say New Yorker. See the shade next to it, and we're gonna take that on a Spectrum A07, really tap off the excess and just run that right into the socket. Further blend that out again using the same Crown Brush. Now I'm going to mix a bit of New Yorker, which we just took, and 1988. We're going to mix those obviously together on a Crown Brush C528. I'm just going to pop that in the outer corner. Just going to buff that out, make sure it's really going up into the crease and stuff. But I'm finding this one a little bit difficult to blend. Like there's big dark patch and then it's sort of light around the outside. It's not this like darker bit here. It doesn't seem to want to sort of blend with the rest of it. Oh, we're getting there, it's just taking some time. There we go, it was just a bit of a blend for longer shade. So now I might take a little bit of Dragon as well. So we're going to go into Dragon first before we go into Lily. I'm just going to take that on a Spectrum A16. I'm just going to place that over the lid. This is super beautiful. I'm just going to blend that in together. So now we're going to go into Litty, which is this gorgeous shade here, and yeah, I can't wait. Just going to take it on my finger. Just going to sort of blend that through. Okay, so I'm going to finish off obviously the other eye, apply some lashes, do my face, all of that good stuff. So the lash I'm going to use up from Kish. So this is the Lash Couture, and these are in the style Organizer. Is that right? I think that's right. Anyway, yeah, so these are what they look like. So I'm going to do that all off camera, come back, and then we'll finish up the lower lash line. So everything that I'm wearing will be listed in the bottom bar, as always. So moving back onto eyes, I think we're just really going to keep it simple, throw a little bit of OG New Yorker under the lash line, just to really join that up and really keep that smoked out. So yeah, I'm going to take that on a crown brush, C528, which is that little diddy brush that we took. Just buff that out with the Spectrum B06. And then we're just going to finish it off with some lower lash mascara. So this is the L'Oreal Double Extension in Waterproof. I'm going to take a little bit of Wasted on the inner corner as well. Forgot to do that. Okay, so this is the finished makeup look. I actually really love how it turned out. Like, I haven't done like a sort of brown smoky eye in a hot minute. I feel like I stepped away from browns and just sort of stuck with like reds and their colour, because that's what we're going into. But yeah, like when I first looked at it even, I was like, pinks, pinks, pinks. I can't wait for the pinks. But yeah, I feel like you could get a really gorgeous, like, yeah, well, brown smoky eye like I just done. Even if you took Gemini as well, or obviously Georgina, I feel like, you know, you could sort of swap it out for the lid shades and still get a really beautiful brown smoky eye. Yeah, I love how it turned out. So obviously come back tomorrow, because that's going to be look 3. So that's going to be it finished. And I'm thinking something definitely with the blue. I know I haven't really used the pinks, but I'm thinking of like a very late Valentine's Day makeup look. So yeah, you might see pinks later on. Okay, so that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed.